Hello, you beautiful people. I'm Michael Botts, and the reason you show up here every morning at 9 a.m. is because you know there's more. There's more for you to give the world. More love, more money, more kindness, more amazing brilliantness. But there's also more for you to get. Because the only way for you to give is if you get. So there's more money for you to get. There's more generosity for you to get. There's more kindness for you to get. There's more love for you to get. There's more money for you to get. Look, you were born genius. You were born to impact the world in a way that only you can impact the world. When your expiration date shows up, which we all have one, the world can never be impacted the way that you can do it. So while you're here, why not go for the big? Why not escape average, go for the big, and break through what's stopping you? Why not you, and why not now? Because as you go through life, you succeed. You were born to succeed. You learned to talk, totally succeeded at talking, and you had no clue of what you were doing. You learned to walk, totally succeeded at walking, and you had no clue of what you were doing. You learned to eat, and you had zero clue of how to eat. All you knew how to do when you got here was suck. And look at you now. You walk around fantastically. All the failing of walking around, all the struggle of learning to walk, all the adversity of learning to walk. You never got depressed. You never got discouraged. You never got disappointed. You weren't embarrassed. You didn't have anxiety. None of that happened as you were failing to walk. Okay? But then you get caught in the riptide of life and you get sucked out into the ocean of am I enough? And in the ocean of am I enough, you start to drown in doubt, fear, and limiting beliefs. So you're still trying to succeed, but now it's difficult. Now you're asking the question, what's wrong with me? Why can't I succeed? Why am I struggling? What is the issue that I am continually face failure after failure after failure with zero success? And there's nothing wrong with you. You've been sucked out into the ocean of am I enough? And in the ocean of am I enough, you're trying to succeed. And what I do is I grab you, I drag you back up onto the beach of I am enough, and I start to resuscitate you. I resuscitate your life. I resuscitate your dream. I resuscitate your destiny. I resuscitate the DNA in you that is success. And you will get up, you will look down the road of success, and you'll start to sprint down the road of success. Now, what do we know about the road of success? It is paved with gratitude. So we start this show every day with gratitude. So I'd like to offer you the opportunity to express your gratitude, and this is how it sounds. I am grateful for the time I got to spend with my son Noah this morning. He came and got me. All the other cars are gone somewhere else. So he came and got me, took me to Panera Bread. We had a nice little breakfast, and then we came here to do the show. And I'm grateful for that time with him because he's so special. He's such a nice guy. I would want to be his friend even if he wasn't my family. And I am enough. I'm proud of the fact that I've instilled love into my children, into Noah, so that he would want to spend some time with me. And I am enough. So now you have an opportunity to express your gratitude. And as you do that, we're going to take our breaths. Now these breaths have two purposes. The first one is you become mindful and you become soulful. And those two connect. And now you see the space. So as you're taking these breaths, the space starts to create. Because we get crowded by life. You get crowded by missing your appointments. You get crowded by making the mortgage. You get crowded by having to take your diabetes medicine. You get crowded because you failed at not smoking. You get crowded because payroll didn't make it. You get crowded because you lost a client. All this is crowding you. And then you forget that the answer is in the space. So these breaths start to create space in you. Start to create space around you so that you can see the answer that's right in front of you. So let's take our first breath. Ready? Breathe in. Let it out. Oh, do you feel that? These are my first breaths today. I usually get to meditate before I get on the show. That didn't happen today. So these are my first ones. And I can feel the tightness and the heaviness right here just start to fall off of me with that first breath. Ready? Breathe in. Let it out. Just become mindful and soulful and let them connect. 2 more breaths. Ready? Breathe in. Let it out. 1 more breath. Ready? Breathe in. Let it out. Oh, that's so nice. That is so nice. I want to do another gratitude. These guys are painting right outside of my window, and I asked them to be quiet while I did the show, and they're doing it. I'm so grateful that they were honoring that for me, and I am enough. All right, how to live a fulfilled life. The art of living fulfilled. So first, I was thinking about this, and I was looking up, what does even fulfilled mean? What does that mean? And this is what I came up, this is what Google shared with me. Fulfilled is when you achieve something desired, promised, or predicted, meeting a requirement or a condition. So I started to think about, okay, so if I want to be an artist and live the art of living a fulfilled life, then I need to find out what requirements do I need to meet? What are the requirements I need to meet to live a fulfilled life? So that would be the question I would ask you to start with. What are your current conditions to feel fulfilled? What are the current requirements you have to live a fulfilled life, to feel fulfilled? Is it getting exercise every day? Is it talking to your kids every day? Is it eating right once a day? Is it paying all the bills off? Is it being debt-free? Is it not having a mortgage? What is your requirement to feel fulfilled? I want to know, as you listen to this, because I know some of you listen to this later on, a lot of you are on here now, I want to know, in your comments, what is your requirements to feel fulfilled? To feel that fulfillment. Have you ever felt fulfilled? Has it always been away from you? Has the culture that you grow up in, is it just not achievable? Feeling fulfilled is not achievable. I want to know in the comments, what is your requirements to feel fulfilled? Now, after you do that, I want you to ask yourself, where did they come from? Where did the requirements that we have to feel fulfilled, where did those come from? Did they come from something we saw on the news? Did they come from the highlight reel of everyone else's life? Did they come from a culture that you grew up in? Like, if you grew up in a culture of teachers, maybe the only way you could feel fulfilled, one of the requirements for you to feel fulfilled, is if you're in the room teaching students. If you grew up as a farmer, maybe the only way you feel fulfilled is when the crop is cut, the harvest has been made, and you're at the mill and you're selling the grain. Maybe that's the only time you can feel fulfilled. So I want you to start asking the question, what is the requirements? And secondly, where did it come from? Where did the requirements for you to feel fulfilled come from? And thirdly, I want you to ask you, how's that working out for you? How is it working out so far? Are you feeling fulfilled? Or do you feel disappointed all the time? Do you feel like you've missed the mark consistently? Do you feel like, am I ever going to feel fulfilled? Do you feel like, man, I see that person and I want to be fulfilled and I think they're fulfilled and I'm never going to feel that way? Is it this fleeting goal that you could never reach? Is it like grabbing steam or grabbing mist? There's no way to get a hold of it. How is it working out so far for you to feel fulfilled? And a lot of it has to do with if-then mentality. A lot of it is, if this happens, then I'll feel fulfilled. So I want you to start becoming aware of that. And we are going to dig into this tomorrow and go into part 2 tomorrow of the art of feeling fulfilled. So I want to encourage you to review these questions really quick. What are your requirements to feel fulfilled? What are your requirements to feel fulfilled? Where did they come from? How is that working out for you? And are you in the if-then scenario? Hey, I love you. I care about you. Tomorrow we're going to dig into this. Leave your comments. I'll be studying your comments to build the show tomorrow. And then tomorrow we're going to go into part 2 of the art of living a fulfilled life. You have an amazing day. Share this video. Show up here every morning at 9 a.m. and get to me. I can help you start to feel fulfilled in your life. Have a great day.